Hi, how are you going? I hope you're feeling as well as possible on your medicines. I'm Pharmacist Fi. Welcome to my YouTube channel and to this first episode of our new series called What Went Wrong? For a few weeks now, Mrs. K had less appetite for food, sometimes feeling like she might even need to vomit. This was especially disappointing when she had morning tea with friends who were so great at baking delicious treats that she felt really bad if she sometimes needed to say no thanks. She also felt a tender, uncomfortable feeling if she pressed on the right side of her abdomen just below her ribs. And she had been passing pale, fatty bowel motions instead of the usual brown colour recently. Bowel motions are poos or poops. Because Mrs. K had osteoarthritis pain, a few months ago, Mrs. K's doctor advised her to take 2 slow-release paracetamol tablets 3 times a day, with at least 6 hours between each dose. Mrs. K found it hard to remember her lunchtime dose of paracetamol, but she felt uncomfortable about telling her doctor this. So instead of asking her doctor for advice, because she did not know that the standard 2-tablet dose of paracetamol is actually the maximum dose for an adult to take at one time, a few weeks ago, Mrs. K started taking 2 doses, which is 4 tablets, each morning and skipping her lunchtime dose, because she incorrectly thought that double dosing in the morning might make up for missing the lunchtime dose. But actually, what this did was give her too much paracetamol in her body each morning. So Mrs. K had been accidentally damaging her liver for a few weeks, which is why she said yes when her pharmacist routinely asked if she had had any nausea, liver area tenderness, or pale fatty bowel motions since taking paracetamol. Because Mrs. K did not know the possible side effects to watch out for from paracetamol, she thought these miserable symptoms might be from getting older or some new medical condition. So she did not think to chat with her doctor or pharmacist about how she was taking her medicines. So, how could Mrs. K have prevented this dangerous side effect of liver damage from accidentally taking too much paracetamol? One of the most important things everyone needs to know for medicine safety is that the doctor will not be upset if you tell them you're having trouble taking a medicine. And in fact, they will be very glad if you tell them this, because it's only if the doctor knows you have a medicine problem that they can help you try to solve it. Top tip number 1. Never feel uncomfortable to ask your doctor or pharmacist anything about your medicines. Top tip number 2. Never take a medicine in a way that is different from the original medicine instructions unless a doctor has agreed to that change. Top tip number 3. Get a CMI for each of your medicines and read the section about side effects so you know what symptoms to look out for and what to do about the side effects if they happen. Top tip number 4. If you get any new symptoms, contact a doctor as soon as possible to ask the doctor's opinion on whether it's more likely to be from a medicine side effect or from a medical condition. And if they think it's a side effect, ask the doctor whether or not anything needs to be done about it. And if any medicine changes are needed, ask the doctor exactly how to make the changes as safely as possible. I'll put links to videos into the description section below this video for you to help you find out more about side effects and why you need a CMI for each medicine you take. Thankfully, Mrs. K is feeling much better now, but medicine problems are best avoided before they happen if possible. So I wish you all the best as you follow these top tips to try to prevent medicine problems from happening to you. Please click the subscribe and like buttons below this video if you'd like to see more of these medicine safety videos. And Denver and I look forward to catching up with you again very soon here on this Pharmacist Fi Medicine Safety YouTube channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.